The Olympic torch relay has begun in Fukushima in Japan, 1 year after the Summer Games were postponed due to the corona pandemic. Now the competitions should take place from July. But many questions remain unanswered, and athletes also have serious concerns. The Japanese Olympic organizers see the torch relay as a symbol. "This little flame has never lost hope," said the head of the Games, Seiko Hashimoto. Members of the Japanese women's national soccer team lit the torch on the Olympic flame, which has been in Japan since last year. Atsusa Iwashimitsu, who won the title with the Japanese team at the 2011 World Championships in Germany, was the first to set off. The Olympic Games from July 23rd to August 8th and the Paralympics from August 24th to September 5th in Tokyo are currently planned to take place without foreign spectators due to the corona pandemic. Even families of athletes and many international helpers are locked out of the Games. Whether local visitors will be admitted to the competitions should be decided by the end of April. Almost 4.5 million tickets have been sold in Germany to date. IOC President Bach emphasized that safety was the top priority and that the decision was not taken lightly. They will continue to stand side by side with the Japanese to make the Olympics and Paralympics a success. The official German ticket partner for the Olympics in Tokyo was disappointed about the exclusion of foreign fans. The organizer dared to announce that 70% of the guests had been rebooked this year. Given the slow pace of vaccination and fears that the corona pandemic will spread further in Japan, a large majority of the Japanese population is opposed to hosting the Games this summer. In a survey by the Asahi Shimbun newspaper, more than a third, 36%, were in favor of another postponement and a third for a complete rejection. Only 27% were in favor of allowing the postponed Games to begin in July as planned. The organizers, on the other hand, emphasized that another postponement is out of the question. To save the Olympic spirit, everything that is necessary will be done, said Hashimoto, head of the organization. Above all, with extensive corona protective measures, they want to win back the trust of the Japanese. Around 760 million euros should flow into preventing infections alone. Doubts among German athletes are there. Around 400 German athletes want to go to Japan this summer. With the more contagious variants of the virus, they are increasingly concerned. The Athletes Germany Association recently asked for more help and clarity from the Olympic makers and the sports associations. According to a current position paper, the International Olympic Committee, the IOC, and the World Federations must demonstrate quickly and convincingly how qualifying tournaments and, last but not least, the Olympic and Paralympic Games can take place safely. The lobby group is pushing for greater transparency in the corona measures, greater involvement of athletes in the planning of hygiene and safety concepts, and a social discussion about vaccinations for athletes. In addition, liability issues would have to be regulated more clearly so that the athletes do not bear the sole risk when traveling to Japan. The president of the German Olympic Sports Confederation, Hermann, admitted a residual risk for the athletes. If you want to be on the safe side, you ultimately have to do without, Hermann told the TV broadcaster Sky. Nobody is forced to take part in the Olympic Games. It's a bit cynical, though. At least on the subject of vaccinations, the DOSB now wants to provide more information and has announced a call with athletes for after Easter. When it comes to liability, however, people seem to be treating water, reports the SID agency. The DOSB announced that it would take out additional foreign health insurance and accident insurance for its team members for the first time. Otherwise, however, the umbrella association is reserved when it comes to questions about liability and hopes that the vaccination will resolve many questions into thin air. And there's just one thing. Nobody always wants liability or have anything to do with liability. Nice move there. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen and sayonara.